brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Packers have recovered the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A second down throw for Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First and 10. They'll send their tight end left. On first down, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to take possession.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 32. Ready?
We'll try the right side this time. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a third and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Love. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down. To the air now on 1st and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
On 2nd down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. And the tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Milroe. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go play action now with Milrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. He'll go play action with Love. He'll air it out down the middle. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
Here we go, set. 32.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Going for it all. That is hot. What a throw. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready. 19 seconds. 19 seconds.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready up.
To the air, it's Milrow. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, Milrow forced to his right. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll take it on in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll go play action with Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. One of his teammates is there. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it. Some teams not so much, but in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll step up and run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only going to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Love.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play.
He gets free. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold it ready. Red. Cougar 19. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Cut 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
3 yards to go.
Deputy 1960 Vices.
Now Milrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Seahawks are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, Love. And And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Now Milroe on first down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Now, faking the give. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Up the middle they go. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
They'll stick with him again. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the gun, it's Love. He finds Jahan Dotson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Love in trouble, and down he goes. Byron Murphy in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. On 2nd down, Love. The open receiver is Dotson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Ready. Let's go next.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Throwing is Milroe. Moving outside the pocket. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
19 tight.
To the air, it's Milroe.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on. Ready?
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. To throw again is Milroe. Catch made, that's Pittman. Timeout Seahawks, that is their second, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. So 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Pass caught. It's Golden. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's 2nd and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy 1st down. Really well done.
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
This part.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves. You have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way, bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. From the gun, it's Milrow. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down up past the 35. A big play after being backed up. 33 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. That's out quickly to Pittman. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. Milrow gonna throw it again. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
18 rattle, Mustang 19.
Again, it's Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Come on, come on.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play action, it's Milrow. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The outside, it's brought in by Golden. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43.
In motion, it's Golden. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. The slot man in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Love. Quick throw taken in. On the move past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. They send the tight end in motion. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Packers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They're going to run. That's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Love to throw it on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And he missed it. It's no good. Wow, that could be costly because it is just a field goal difference. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Here we go. Set.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready, set.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready,
Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd down, Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
This one is caught by Reed. He's going to have the first down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Strike it. Check, smash. Check.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. They'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Down.
First down.
Yes.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Second and 6.
Ready.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
In motion, it's Golden.
Cut, cut.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Love. He's got it at the 3. And And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Savion Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. The PAT, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Seven Pirates.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Out to his right. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Milroe. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll let one go down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, break.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.